Alright, so I'm here with Karen Adams, and how do you describe yourself? Feng Shui practitioner or artist, or?
Practitioner is mostly what we call ourselves, and it's an art. It's an art of placement and an art of feeling the energy in a home. But I think most people, for the most part, want to have an intimate, and that's what you're looking for. You want an intimate connection, and typically a smaller, darker place is where. And that's what Feng Shui says, that intimate and darker.
When I see my movie, I can't remember which one it is now, where they spend about every night about 10 minutes getting the fancy show pillows off the bed properly.
Exactly.
And then getting the proper ones that they use to actually lay on. And at times like,
no one's interested in any kind of intimacy after those kind of
carefully in the morning.
That's right. Men don't like that. Who likes that? Doesn't even have to be men. It's even women don't like that. It is a bit much. That's for sure. Another big thing is a television. I'll walk in and there's a television.
Yeah, and so the first thing I ask couples: television in your room? Yeah.
Television and gym equipment.
It's like a threesome that you don't want to have.
Yeah. No one wants to be looking at what you need to be doing. You haven't done your sit-ups, and there you are naked and worrying about what you look like in this bright light and a television looking at you. It's like a big eye.
Because the television, to me, in terms of therapy for couples, is a way to avoid intimacy. So it's so easy to just stare at that thing and not look at each other instead.
Yes.
We get into patterns like that where we continually diverge from each other. And the TV's easy. It's only one directional.
Yes, that's true.
And this intimacy stuff is back and forth, like kind of scary sometimes, but we need to do it. So TV's a great place to avoid. And tell them that's the first part of homework, get rid of it.
Yes.
In the bedroom.
And Feng Shui too will always tell you, it's okay to have it in your living room or family rooms, wherever you keep it, but having it in the bedroom is just not good all the way around. That's the thing, isn't it? We love those things that we love, and Feng Shui is all about living with what you love.
Okay, I like that what you said when we had the conversation before about anything that you love is good for your Feng Shui.
Yes.
So that's a good indicator also.
Sometimes I don't even have to ask the probing question. I can walk and say, you're having trouble with your money corner. You're having you're having career problems, aren't you? Yeah. How did you know? And they're shocked. And it's just a matter.
Your house isn't arranged properly.
Exactly. It's the energy that the house is giving off. It's not anything psychic or anything like that. It's just an energy that I have learned to feel.
Different homes definitely feel different.
And even, I'm sure any one of us, it's not that special of a skill for me. I just happen to know then about the placement. It's, you know yourself, you've been in the home where something's not right, and you really don't like spending a lot of time there.
Or certain rooms I've had.
Our room. Yeah, what's wrong? Yeah. Exactly, you can't put your finger on it. The more to make the room cozy and intimate. And then for women who are actually looking to bring love in your life, we do a lot of affirmations. We recommend you make a lot of affirmations. Be specific what you're looking for. Keep a drawer with lovely lingerie that you possibly might be able to use down the road. Think ahead. Have all this ready. Do you believe it? You're buying it. You're going to use it. You believe it.
Like a hope chest in the old days?
Exactly. Yeah. Essential oils. All that in the drawer. Why not?
Okay.
You deserve it. You're special. You want to attract that special someone.
So get ready as if you were just about ready for the person to walk through the door.
Exactly. That's what it is. It's all about intention. And
anything that you love is good for your Feng Shui.
Yes.
So that's a good indicator also.
Absolutely. You love this mirror, and it's only been an issue since you read about it. I suspect it isn't a problem.
Okay, right. So that applies to anything we just adore?
Absolutely. If it's not a problem for you, don't change it. Don't fix something that's not a problem. Reading about things for other people tends to make you worry about maybe I should have that problem. Try not to create problems where there isn't one. That's a good Feng Shui practice, actually. There's too many people who worry about having everything structured.
And we're a little neurotic with the internet.
And Feng Shui, people tend to overanalyze Feng Shui, and it's actually very simple. It's bringing the outside and outdoors into your environment and living with what you love. And just living with nature, but bringing it in.
So in terms of bringing in nature into the bedroom, what would you suggest for that? Besides opening the window.
Yeah, the window, which is brings in energy and the wind and sun. Those are all elements in bringing in nature. It's always nice to have, in feng shui, if you can't actually bring in nature, I'm trying to think of an example. You really don't like earthenware pots, for example, and it just doesn't match in the bedroom because that's one of the elements is earth. Then you can always do it in a color. So earth is, kind of browns and those kind of colors. You could bring those in. Fresh flowers works really well. That's bringing in the wood element. And it doesn't hurt to have that kind of thing. And, flowers, once a week in a vase somewhere is just really kind of adds, yes, that's right, kind of, you look at it and you can feel the outdoors. And,
a little simple luxury.
Yeah, that's right. Treat yourself once in a while. So we discussed the earth. There's metal. So elements from the metal can be even things that are dark. Black. Okay. And even I've seen people with big stones that they found somewhere in one of their vacations and travels and want to bring that in. That's bringing nature in. Seashells, those kind of things. So you can incorporate those in your bedroom if it makes sense. I mean, if it doesn't, then that's fine too. We understand. But really do your best to bring in a little bit of nature, and I think you'll actually find that you feel the energy you pick up from it will actually change the ambiance in a room.
And so, in terms of feng shui, is that related to the chakra colors?
For this lady in particular, or just
in general? I mean, I think brown, earth tones, darks, reds is the root chakra.
That's right.
And this white spirituality is the crown chakra.
Yeah,
right?
That's right. Yes.
Is that related?
Yeah, it is. It is related. You can relate all the chakras to feng shui. You can relate the elements to feng shui. You talk about balance, which is the same as using chakras, numerology, astrology. That's all part. Crystology, using crystals in feng shui as well. They come in different colors. You can put a crystal in each of those areas. In fact, for the love gua, and even the bedroom, the rose quartz is really one of the better crystals you can use.
So this is the example of the salt lamp, and it's on this little nice dresser with the candles. So as you said, these candles are in the...
these are in some of the chakra colors as well. I think we're missing green.
So those are the pinks and the reds, oranges, which would be the lower chakras, which would be ideal for what we're talking about.
Yes.
And the lovely chandeliers over here in pairs, which are perfect. And you mentioned that ornate things are good for decorating your bedroom.
Yes.
I really like the way that casts a nice shadow on that chocolate brown wall.
Yes, yes.
That's nice. And we've got our pillows in twos on the bed and our chocolate brown cover, which is great. So white, is there any significance to the white pillows?
Yes, white is a good color for the love gua as well.
Okay.
People naturally practice feng shui on their own. A lot of times you'll hear someone say, I've moved that bed in this corner, I've tried it over there. No, why? And it's because you weren't comfortable with it. You knew on your own to naturally practice feng shui. So, again, I don't want to create an issue where there isn't one. And if you think you can solve that without having to have the structured rule of feng shui, then I think that's best. I'm all for just kind of naturally
feeling it out.
Yeah, exactly.